pastor bone. Got a Christian that's vaccinated, that's sedated, but we out here giving the antidote. Got a cure for your deadly disease and STDs. Have a dose. We was built for the battle. Just pass me the scalpel and we can go under the microscope. Our approach is full of finesse. By the science, he under duress. Heart is beating, just look at his chest. Cardiac, he under arrest. My people, they needing that medicine. They sleeping, they needing the sedatives. Seize a bowl to ease the pain. I need some more hope. Just a coat, we'll do it like this. Armbands on the wrist, cut the sin like a sis. And my God in the midst, put the scripts in the mix. Twofold like a Twix, it's switch to the lips. But it's bitter to the belly, all in and it's heavy. Clean cuts, no machete. Cure, come and get ready. Hold on. Oh, wow, Jerusalem, trying down. Only way to say the colonized mind. Yeah, it's time for the cure. Oh my God, make my Bible come alive. So my people start to finally realize that it's time for the cure. Yeah, it's time for the cure. Yeah, it's time for the cure. Worldwide, prophets turning upside down, going live. Babylon is on fire, cause it's time for the cure. We back with another episode of Cure the
Culture.
See, I got it in smooth that time, Officer Baruch. I got it in early for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they don't know who they gonna get. 1 week they got Officer Gedaliah. 1 week they got Officer Sariah T. Silent. 1 week they got Officer Lavitt. You don't know who you gonna get 1 week up here.
Almighty men.
The show must go. The show must go on. The show gonna
That's
roll.
right.
We gotta put in the work. We got brothers traveling. Don't worry about where they at. They everywhere. We traveling, putting in the work. All praises to the Most High.
Worldwide.
12 tribes.
Worldwide.
You know it. All praise to the Most High. Let's jump right into it. This is your first time here. Welcome. We appreciate you. All praise to the Most High. Thank you for tuning in. If you've been here before, welcome back. You know what it is. I'm Officer Lavi. To my right, I have
Officer Baruch.
To my left,
Officer Zacchaeus.
To my far right,
Officer Caleb.
To my far left,
Officer Barack.
That's a new face on the show, Officer
Yes,
Barack.
sir.
This the man behind the thumbnails. This the man behind the graphic design. This is the man. Put the camera on him. Don't put it on me.
Praise.
Behind the thumbnail, look at him. The graphic designs. This is the man.
Yes.
All praise to the Most High for your works, brother. For your work. We're gonna shout you out, bro.
All praise.
We're gonna shout you out.
All
All
praise
praise to the
show.
Most High, yes, sir.
Yeah, let's plug the man, man. Hey,
Yeah.
y'all need some graphic design work. This
Yeah,
the guy.
hey, he putting in work. He do a lot of big time
That's
graphic
right,
design
right.
too. If you did not know, he do a lot of big time,
For the nation.
for the upper leadership, for the nation, the bishop, the deacons. Put the camera on him, not me. I'm not graphic designing nothing.
It's all of the Lord.
It's all of the Lord. All praise to the Most High. All praise. But yeah, man, brothers got talent. And to my far right, I have.
Officer Gedaliah.
Yes, sir. He's on. His face is on the shizzo.
Right.
His face is on the shizzo. All praise. That's the man that'll be reading. You know, coming with the strong, powerful reading. You know, he laid back type of brother. But we're gonna shout him out. He been doing some powerful reading.
Right,
all praise. He been promoted to Officer of 10. All praise for all the brothers that been
praise to the
promoted.
Most High.
You know what I'm saying? I wanna shout you out, bro. You been putting in good works. Put the camera on this brother, not me,
camera
not
on.
Baraka. This brother, the mighty powerful reader right here, man. He helping us cure the culture with that powerful reading he doing. Bro, got some things going on too. I see you cheesed out, bro. We gonna make sure we get you a good segment in. I see you cheesed out, yeah.
Make a phone call with
Make
him.
sure, yeah, you make a phone call after this and say, hey man, I got some
Right.
airtime.
Yeah.
Share this video. Share this one. Oh, pray. He better not mess up reading that. He better not mess up reading. I'm joking. But all praise to the Most High. We all in here coming together, one mind, one spirit, bringing you the show. We trying to cure this culture through the Spirit of the Lord. We gonna cure this culture.
We in this building.
That's right. We're gonna cure the culture through prophesying, through teaching. All praises to the Most High for the mighty men, for our leadership, our bishops, our deacons, our captains, putting in the mighty work and steady pushing forward. All right. A lot of times we can get battle fatigue.
Right.
That's a big thing. We record the show on Sundays, so I think we air it on Thursdays, 3:30. Make sure you like and subscribe, set your notification bell. Yeah. But oftentimes we reflect on the Sabbath class because we just watched it. It's fresh on our minds. So that battle fatigue is real. We can't get battle fatigue, get tired. We got to push through that thing.
Right.
You know, I woke up this morning, brothers traveling. You know, got to come back up to the hill. We got to do camp. You know, we in the midst of 30 days, 60 days, 100 days of camp. So, you know, we got to keep pushing. That's right. Give a hand clap. All praise to the Most High. Got the sound bite for the hand clap. Yeah, brothers doing the work all over the nation. So that battle fatigue
is real. We got to fight through that thing. All right, so enough of me rambling on. Our praises. Let's open up with the script. You know, the show is Cure the Culture. We're trying to bring the cure, which is the word of God. So bring that thing out for me, officer.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 33, verse 6.
Highlight this one right here. Highlight it.
Behold, I will bring it health and cure.
And what?
And cure.
Health and cure. Cure. I'm a little country. I know. Health and cure. Cure. Read.
And I will cure them. And I will cure them. And will reveal unto them the abundance of peace.
He gonna cure us and reveal to us the abundance of peace. We get peace when we keep these laws and keep our mind on the promises. We will be delivered from this one day, y'all. We got to get through it. Go ahead.
And truth. And I will cause the captivity of Judah and the captivity of Israel to return, and will build them as at the first.
Our captivity is soon to be over. Right. We will be restored as at the first.
That's right.
I know it's hard to believe. Bishop Yawasop, I always bring this example out. I love this example. He said he was talking to some Edomite. I think y'all know the story. Right. Like, you know, how powerful is God? How powerful is God? You know, he gave some examples. I think, you know, the Edomite gave some examples. And then I think Bishop Yawasop said, well, what if he was to take these same blacks and Hispanics, these thugs and these lowlifes on the street, I'm paraphrasing, these bottom of society people, the black people, the Hispanics, the minority, and set them up as rulers over you? So he paused. Say, no, God ain't that powerful. What the hell is this?
He saw the devil.
He saw the devil.
He saw the devil.
He saw the devil.
You are the goddamn
That lets you know we fell from being great.
Right.
We fell from our rightful estate. Read the last line again. I will turn it. That's what made me think about this. Read the last two lines, I think.
Yes, sir. And I will cause the captivity of Judah and the captivity of Israel to return.
No more captivity. Read.
And will build them as at the first.
He gonna build us. The Lord gonna build us and bring us back as the first, when we was ruling in righteousness, a nation of kings and priests. That's gonna be a beautiful thing.
Right.
All right, so let's get Psalms 107 and 20. I always like to go to this one as well. Cure the culture. If you didn't know, you like to know. Psalms 107 verse 20.
The book of Psalms, chapter 107, verse 20.
Come on.
He sent his word and healed them.
The word of God must heal us, individuals, as a nation. The word of God must heal our marriages. The word of God is what heals us, right? If we apply it, if we do what it says to do. Why is it so hard to compute that in our minds? We got to understand, when it say, thou shalt not, don't do that. When it say, don't render evil for evil, meaning be petty towards one another, we can't do that. Stop doing it. That is the healing process of how this thing works. You stop doing it, you make changes in your behavior, our actions, our walk. We get healed as individuals. Therefore, we get healed in our relationships, healed as a nation of people.
Right.
I hope we understand this. That's the whole preface of the show, curing the culture. All right, so we're going to jump into what we call our emergency room. All right, so we got a short clip. We're going to bring this brother on in. Y'all been prepped on the emergency room. We got our anesthesia.
Right.
We got our table, our glove, scissors, our scalpel. We got to dissect this thing.
Right.
The emergency room, somebody needs to be brought into this thing. Because right now it's like, you know, we in ICU when it comes to this problem right here. We in ICU. All right, so go ahead, bring it. We have in the emergency room for today. They need some quick healing today. Some medicine, some good, quick medicine. Come on with it. Play that thing.
Hey nigga, fuck a Kyle Lennox, man. We digging his bitch ass up.
You don't want to pick your nigga up? I'll pick him up for you, fuck boy.
What? Fuck that nigga.
Come on now,
dead
dog.
ass nigga, man.
Negro is a phenomenon.
That's it. That's it. They digging up, yeah.
Wow.
If you didn't catch it,
powerful nigger
they
at
digging
work
up
here.
this brother's grave, or attempting to dig it up, just
Desecrate,
show
right.
show
Desecrate.
disrespect towards it. That's the ultimate disrespect they can say, like, you know, hey, he's already dead. We gonna go destroy his grave site, destroy his memory. We gonna piss on his grave. That's some pure hatred.
Super evil.
Then God is not going to hold you guilty for that.
Exactly. We do things and not understand the actions behind where these things stem from and come from. You pissing on somebody's grave of the same nation as you. You got so much hatred in your heart. So much evil you want to do this to disrespect this person.
God,
We know the folks in the world. We know we are people in the world. They don't have the laws of God. They ain't got this Bible. Our job is to bring them the Bible and show them why are you doing it. We did a show last week on the Cure to Culture. Shout out to Officer Soraya. I believe it was called Officer Soraya, Officer Baruch. Y'all was up in here, right? Baruch didn't make that show. It was called Least We Forget, right? Lest we forget our enemies.
Right.
Forgetting our enemies.
The forgetting of our enemies. How in the hell we turn on each other to piss on each other's grave when we not each other's enemies?
damn.
What the hell is going on? So let's play the video one more time. Yeah, stretch them on out on the operating table. Whoever the hell these little monsters is, need to see this show. Need to understand we shouldn't be doing this to our own people, our own nation. We got to understand what's going on, the depths and the root of hatred. Go ahead.
Hey, nigga, fuck a Kyle Lennox, man. We digging his bitch ass up.
You don't want to pick your nigga up? I'll pick him up for you. Fuck boy.
Come on, man. Fuck that nigga. Fuck this dead ass nigga, man. Wow! Who raised you?
Yeah, that's some pretty evil right there. Let's get Deuteronomy 28. You got something on
It's an
there?
evil world we live in.
I just want to say, and see, this is the example, and this is the importance of the youth conflicts, the conflict resolution seminar.
Right.
This is the importance of it, because whatever that brother did to them, had they took some of those examples and solutions to deal with whatever issues they had, they wouldn't have been like this.
Right.
That brother might turn out to be their best friend or anything. And so that's why when we do those seminars, it's important that the community come out so we can give our youth the solutions and the ways to get out of those situations.
That's right.
To put that stuff to rest, to kill that beef, so to speak.
Right.
And then you won't have them, like, that brother must have really done something to them, man. For them to hate him like that.
Right. And they say the violence don't stop. They say it's always a perpetual thing. It got to stop somewhere.
Right.
It got to get to the point to where these things don't escalate to where you want to go retaliate and continue to retaliate. Well, you kill my family, I'm going to kill your family. So it's a non-ending cycle. Let's not forget who the enemy is, who started all this. Obviously, we did it to ourselves. We know we broke the commandments, so we came over here on slave ships. Deuteronomy 28, verse 48. Let's read that. And while we reading that, I know I put y'all on the spot. Google me yoke of iron. Just one picture of a slave picture. Maybe we already got it somewhere. Of a brother with a yoke of iron around his neck. Read Deuteronomy 28, 48. Because they said, the hell with this dude.
Right.
He the enemy. He the op. He's whatever.
Boy, ain't no way.
Pissing on his grave.
Right.
Let's go back and get some understanding of what the Bible says. Read that thing.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48.
Come on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
How or who?
Thine enemy.
We just reading the Bible. We ain't saying go out and start nothing with nobody. This ain't no hate campaign. But we gonna understand who our enemy is. Biblically.
Right.
Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
The Lord sent them against us because we broke our God's commandments. Come on.
In hunger.
We served them for food.
And in thirst.
We served them for water.
And in nakedness.
For clothing.
And in want of all things.
We serve another nation in one of all things. Birth certificate, death certificate, driver's license. These things right here. Basic necessities. Read.
And
he, this enemy, and he, this a man, this ain't no spiritual thing, and he
shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Pull the pictures up, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Yep, right. Who put the yokes of iron on our neck? Oh, that was Pookie. The devil. Pookie did it. Ray did it. Tyrone put the yoke of iron on our neck. Who did it? The dude across town over in what's it? O Block.
Hell no.
He done it to you.
A bullshit?
Right. King Von done it to you. Right. We are not one another's enemies. We got to understand that. And in the civil rights time, we understood who the enemy was.
Right.
Therefore,
that's right.
They came in with crafty counsel to turn us against one another. Now they got us right where they want us. We turning on each other.
Right.
Pissing on each other's graves. We are destroyed. The Bible say, woe out. He woe out the saints of the Most High.
Right.
Y'all got something on that? Y'all got something on this hatred we got going on?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I was just going to say this. You know, just looking at that, for those brothers going out to that grave and doing that. Some of these same brothers we run into on the streets, you know, when we out teaching, and we try to show them the commandments. They say, well, I keep the Big Ten. I keep the Big Ten. You know, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not. And they'll say those things, you know, because they haven't physically killed somebody. But let's go to 1 John, what is it, 3:15. 1 John 3:15. Look what the Bible says about it. Because we think because we're not physically putting somebody to death, we keeping the commandments of God.
Right.
But the commandments are deeper. And that's why people need to come in and learn the Bible. Read that.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 15. Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer. And ye know that no murderer hath eternal life abiding in him.
So there's no eternal life abiding in you if you hating your brother.
Right.
You've got to repent and come back and keep the laws of God. You cannot hate your brother and think you keeping the laws of God.
Right. So we jump right into it. I forgot to introduce the name of the show. I'll be moving quick, Officer Baruch. But we already here now. We in the emergency room. We in the emergency room. All right? Play that siren. Play that siren for me. We here. We got a hellified show for you. You see the title. If you clicked on the thumbnail, you seen it, you see the title. We in the emergency room now. But we gonna jump into the headline of the show. I ain't gonna say it now until we put up the thumbnail. But if they clicked on it and watched it, they know what the name of the show is. But right now we in the emergency room. All right, what you got?
Hey, let me say this, man. And like I said, last week I was aroused. It was the forgotten enemy. And now, hey, let's get Deuteronomy 28 and 43. I'm gonna show y'all something.
Come on with it.
In the fact that we don't know in the world, we know who the enemy is. Right. You know, all praises that the top G taught the. I want to call them the triple threat. Our bishops are the triple threat to Esau's kingdom. So I call them the triple threat. Under their leadership, they have taught us who the real enemy is. Right. We know who the real enemy, but them young brothers, they don't know. Right. And I'm gonna show you why. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
And now I'm gonna show y'all something. We have come down so low to where our young brothers are riding around with assault rifles in their passenger seat with what they call them, with the switches, 100-round drums on them. But the minute the enemy go and shoot a teenage boy, a little kid or something, they put them down and they grab signs.
Boy, ain't no way.
They want to march.
Right. Come on now,
I'm not inciting violence. I'm not saying go do nothing. But I'm just saying we done got down so low that we go get 100-round clips and drums and assault rifles for our brothers, but for the enemy, what we do? Black Lives Matter.
Right.
That's
we go march. I'm a man too. All that BS there.
Right.
We so low, we so destroyed that now the fear of the enemy is on them young brothers, and they don't even realize it.
Right.
So that's all I want to say, man.
You don't find that suspicious?
What they saying really is save the Black Lives Matter. Yeah, save them for me.
Right.
So that's
basically where they go with that.
Right. See, but the thing of it is, brothers, that it all starts at the house. Right. You know what I'm saying? We got to cure the culture in our community first. Right. You know what I'm saying? Go to Leviticus 19:17. Because it all starts with us. We are the pinnacle. We are the example of what the world is supposed to be like. But we ain't showing it right now. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17.
Read it.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So God said you shouldn't hate your brother in your heart. The video that we just seen, that's the lowest part of hatred Bro, I'd rather for you to just slap me.
Right.
Bro, I'm dead. I'm already gone.
No, judgment has been cast on me.
Right.
And you
while I'm living.
Right.
Rather than piss on my
don't
grave
piss on my grave. You know what I'm saying? That's the lowest part of hatred you can do, man.
Right.
So God said, thou shalt not hate thy brother.
In thine heart. Thou shalt anywise rebuke thy neighbor.
So God said that you supposed to rebuke your neighbor. How many people was around him? We didn't see the people, but we heard the voices.
Right.
He had at least 3 other people that were with him.
People that,
Did nobody come up with the common sense to say, hey, bro,
just leave him
this
alone.
cool?
Yeah, let's just let it go.
Let's let it go. The dude dead already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No love.
No love.
No
Keep
love
going.
whatsoever.
And not suffer sin upon him.
You see that? You don't supposed to suffer sin upon your brother. So not only do you hate the brother that's in the grave, you hate the brothers that's around you too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because nobody didn't say anything. Can I get one more scripture on your mind? Go to Exodus 23. Exodus 23 verse 2. Exodus 23 verse 2. Because we got to start to have love for one another. One thing about it, if you ain't correcting your brother, you hate your brother. You know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate love you can show to your brothers, by correcting him when he wrong according to the scriptures. Read that.
The book of Exodus, chapter 23, verse 2.
Read it out.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
Read that again.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
So God says you shouldn't follow a multitude to do evil. So let me shake this out, right? They woke up that morning. All on woke up that morning. They called each other. Hey, man, meet me at the grave site. Then nobody had a conscience to say, hold on, a grave site? Where we going to go to the grave site? Don't worry about it.
Right.
Just follow me. You know what I'm saying? We get to the grave site. Hey, bro, we about to piss on this dude's grave. Still, nobody had the conscience to say, look here.
That's stupid.
Right. Then nobody say, hold up, man. So we said, so you don't supposed to follow a multitude to do evil, read.
Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment.
You don't supposed to rest judgment. Then nobody sit up there and say, bro, we're going to go to jail for this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We do this. They all follow the same song. And 9 times out of 10, they probably going to go to jail. If they don't, these guys going to end up getting put to death themselves if they don't repent.
Right.
So all praise to the Most High.
You want to know where that stems from?
Where it stems from?
The household.
Yep.
The household could be a single parent household. And just to tie what Officer Lavey was saying, monsters' children.
Right.
Can I get a script? 2nd Esdras chapter 5 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
Because we got to look at the household. The household should be the foundation. If the household is not the foundation, then what is going to be their foundation?
Right.
The streets, the music. And then they'll take that and want to go piss on the grave and think it's okay.
Right.
Go ahead.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 5, verse 8. There should be a confusion also in many places.
So the confusion is the world. The world is already upside down. So we think, hey, I feel okay to go piss on this man's grave. Read.
And the fire shall be set out again.
And
the wild beasts shall change their places.
So you got wild beasts that's not in their natural habitat, but roaming around in the streets.
Right.
That's awkward. Like, an alligator shouldn't be rolling in the streets. It should be in the swamp where it's supposed to be.
Right.
Go ahead.
And minstrous women.
And what?
And minstrous women.
Go ahead.
Shall bring forth monsters.
So you bringing forth monsters to say, you got the Draco, you got the switch.
Right.
Hey, matter of fact, let's wake up and go to this nigga's grave and shoot him down.
Ain't nobody got the conscience to show compassion.
Right. No compassion whatsoever.
And you know the sad thing, officer, is that shooting up funerals is not a rare thing.
Right.
Brothers, that stuff is happening on the regular.
Speaking of that, officer, it was a what's the guy Memphis rapper name? No, the other guy. Yo Gotti.
Yeah.
His brother just got killed at a funeral.
Damn.
He got killed at a funeral. Yep. So I just want to bring that up.
All praise, man. It's a sad thing, but like you say, menstruous women, your sexy reds, your
dirty reds,
them dirty reds, yeah, all of them, the Sukianas and all that's pushing it. Oh man, it's a girl out there right now talking about
don't do it.
The Plan B.
Okay, I seen it. Don't do it. I'm nasty.
Yeah.
She said, "Don't Plan B, don't work. Just go ahead and shoot it in my mouth."
Like, I know
you done it this time.
Yeah. That's what she said.
That was a new rapper. But she knew. She knew to the game. She gonna get a deal.
Man. Well, yeah. But that was the same thing Lil' Kim was talking about back in the day. Remember Lil' Kim, crazy nasty behind? Yeah. It's just a recycle. But we finna move on. Before we do, Matthew 24 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
And then play the other video. Get that one queued up. Yeah, she's nasty little thing. Right. Nasty. That was
horrible.
I forgot who I was watching that on. Somebody on somebody else's show.
On Facebook.
On Facebook. No, I'm saying another one of our other shows they was bringing it out on. A few brothers brought it
Great
out.
minds think alike. Great minds think alike.
But go ahead and read that thing.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12.
Come on. Read it out.
And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
That's it.
Right.
It's cold-blooded murder out here in the streets. Love us. I say, ain't no love in the city.
Right.
Ain't no love in the city. That's the old side of the song go. Ain't no love in the heart of the town.
Right.
It's over with. The love of many has waxed cold. Now put up this other video. So we seen what a brother they did the dude wrong by pissing on his grave. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he did something to them as well. But I'm saying ultimately it got to stop. It got to stop somewhere.
Right.
We can't keep the same thing going. Put this other video up. The last one for Cure the Culture. We got a double dose of Cure the Culture. We got 2 on the emergency room table. Go ahead and pull that thing up. Now, the context behind this video, let's just play it first.
One more time, you do, and I don't care about none of it. I'm a real boy. Oh my God! I'm a straight. I'm gonna give you one more time. Damn, bro. And you do.
Turn it up, bro. I can't hear it.
One more motherfucker. I done gave you too many chances, baby. It ain't no joke.
Come on, my daughter here. Come on.
Push. One more time. One more.
Hey, the fact that he give him a chance, he ain't too far gone.
He showed compassion.
Hey,
he showed compassion.
I think he bluffing, but it's funny. I think it's he bluffing.
I think he bluffing.
I think he's putting on that persona of this street gangster life. I think, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It's very funny to me. The context behind this video, I think I see somebody put it on Telegram. He defending the white woman. He defending that girl.
Come on now, dog.
I think he did defending that girl. If I could be wrong,
Come
but
on,
I believe
man.
in the context of this video, play it again. He defending old Becky.
Boy, ain't no way.
He said, "I'm gonna give you one more chance, baby."
Bad built Becky. Yeah,
he wasn't playing.
Because you can see her trying to pull him away. You see her, she really trying to pull him away.
Play that thing again, man. Turn it up.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Use
So
your
they had a
common
fast food
sense.
spot. They somewhere, fast food spot. Going down at the job. Play the thing. Turn it up.
And I don't care about none of it. I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. I'm a straight.
Hey, your boy was scared. He didn't turn around.
Yeah, he ain't bluffing because old boy pushed him and threw the glove on him, everything.
Bro, hold on, stop. We glory in that.
I love her, man.
We glory in that thug life persona, street nigga persona. I'm a street nigga, boy. How about you just be a real man?
Right.
How about that?
Right.
You gotta be a street nigga to be hard. No, I'm a real man, and you mess with me, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Right.
How about that? That's it. It's cool to be just a straight real man. I'm an Israelite prophet of God. You mess with me, I'm gonna beat you.
That's
We ain't no punks.
I'm gonna do something too.
We ain't out here exciting violence, but we ain't no pushovers. We gotta come out here and say we street, we thug, we this and that. But he was glorying in the fact that one more time, baby.
Right.
He said one more time. You know he lying.
And you already know the people around him stirred him up. See,
yeah, bro.
That's why you gotta go. That's why we always gotta go to the scriptures when it comes to solving problems.
Exactly.
Right?
Something that stirred him up and got him. He can't control his spirit.
Right.
Like you said,
He
got to
couldn't
go
control
to
his spirit.
He wasn't controlling his spirit.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's hatred there. He was ready to do
Right, he
something.
was ready to do something.
I think he was bluffing. It's funny to me. I think he was bluffing. One more time, baby. Bro, nah.
He gave the brother some chances, man.
He did a Will Smith.
Right.
They know who to do it to.
Can I get the scripture real quick?
They know who to do it to.
Obviously, go ahead. Yes, sir.
Go to Matthew 18. Cause this, if it was done according to what the scripture said, it probably would have been a better outcome. Cause 9 times out of 10, your boy lost his job.
Yeah.
You ain't sitting up in there threatening nobody at Esau establishment on his plantation and think you about to go and have a check next week.
Not if Becky the manager.
Right.
Becky the manager, she not gonna fire her protection.
Right, yeah.
So,
True that, yeah. Get that.
Book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 15.
Bring it up.
Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee.
So obviously the brother that was trying to clock out, it like you were trying to clock out. But obviously he must have did something wrong to get this brother riled up. So obviously he trespassed the brother, right? Mm-hmm. Read.
Go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
They supposed to be alone. It was two Beckets right there. So I don't know, like you say, officer, that Beckett may have got him riled up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they supposed to have been alone, so it wouldn't be nobody sitting up there putting no batter in his back.
Right. I love him, man. I love him, man.
If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother.
So if he hear thee, he gonna gain your brother. He didn't have that opportunity because he was already charged up. Beckett got him charged up. He said, "Hey, look here, man. You say one more thing, baby. You gonna do something to you." He ain't had time to get that recourse done or whatnot. So
stop the cap.
Guess what? They would have been able to solve that problem, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. So all praise to the Most High. Let's go ahead and jump right into the title of today's show. Pull that thumbnail up. Pull that thumbnail up. So we at it. So Lord, we got the cure from the emergency room right now. The title of today's show: Jungle Fever. You know what it is. They got the fever. The both of them. The jungle fever.
The deadly disease.
Well, that's an all-American Edomite right
that's
there.
Got
the blonde hair.
What? Blue
freckles.
Eyes, freckles. That's Esau, Idumea, Edom.
That's nasty.
That's wasted away. That's wasted away in sheep.
That's a Nazi Edomite right there.
That's a silky. That's a straight. That's a dog right there.
He went after the doggone.
He got compassion in his eyes for her too.
What? He's seen.
Man, she probably wet and stinking. Right. You know how a wet dog stink.
Smell like mud.
This is sick. We over here talking about it. We over here having a ribbon session going on, bro. How you got a ribbon session? You over here jagging on these folks, bro. Come on, man. Hey, put it back up. I want to see it again. So I can bring it in right. All right, Jungle Fever. Today's show, Jungle Fever, interracial relationships. All right, so we about to jump right into it. For those who know the Spike Lee movie, Jungle Fever, right? So it's been a thing. We all know it's been a thing. Black men messing around with white women, marrying white women, and also black women messing around with white men. We're gonna get into it. Yes, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna pull some articles. We got some movie clips, and Lord's will, we can bring forth a good show to help cure the culture. Is this the right thing to do? I love her, man. I love her. Play the soundbite.
I love her, man. I love her, man.
We gotta understand, hey, God don't give a damn if you love Becky. Right. Sister, God don't give a damn if you love Ken.
Right.
You love Ken, the Barbie doll Ken. Now, God say, hey, we're gonna see what God says about Jungle Fever.
Shame on you.
We're gonna see what God says about Jungle Fever. All right, so cause that be a thing. Some folks be watching the show. They haven't came in yet. They be watching classes. They kind of know maybe they shouldn't be doing it, but they got a tie with this person of another nation. They got kids together. They got a house together. They may got a mortgage with them, 401k. If I leave this woman, if I leave Snow Bunny Becky, I lose a lot. I know it's a hell of a decision. We're going to see what God say about it. Or the black woman be like, well, this is my husband. I got kids by him. But I'm eating my baby. If a black woman got kids for a white man, Esau, he ain't white, he red, got kids for an Edomite, black woman got kids for an Edomite, what are those kids?
Edomites.
The devil.
Demons.
The dogs.
That's what they are. So let's jump right into it. One of my favorite movies. It's a good movie to watch. Watching it with spiritual eyes, you definitely can get a lot of points out of this of how to know what to do and not to do. All right, so where we at? Start from the beginning, then I'm going to have you jump to the timestamp at the where I want. Go ahead.
I cheated on Drew for the first time.
You did Come on now, dog. When did this happen?
That's his wife. Drew his wife. Drew his wife. She's a black woman.
Yeah? I thought you were gonna drop a bomb.
Well, she's white.
White? Man, are you on crack or something? You crazy.
She's Italian.
H-bomb.
From Bensonhurst.
Nuclear megaton bomb. I know you didn't bone her.
No.
I know you got better judgment than that.
Right, I
Good.
do. That's right, no.
Good.
My man.
Good.
That's right, I did it.
I'm glad you didn't bone her.
Nope. No.
You could have, but you didn't. No,
Look
stop
at
the
him.
cow.
Look at him.
She put it in your face, but you refused.
That's supposed to be his voice of reason, though. But Spike Lee supposed to be talking his voice of reason. But he already did. He already did the deed. Play on. Matter of fact, go ahead and skip so we can get through it. Skip to when she started talking. So obviously his response to it was, "Hey, it's a negative thing. What the hell? You on crack? You ain't supposed to mess with no white girl. She Italian. You supposed to mess with her."
Right.
Skip on to the next part. Right there, where the girls start talking that now. If you ain't seen Jungle Fever, shame on you. Shame.
Shame on you.
Jungle Fever is a good movie. All right, go ahead and play that.
So what's so important? I mean, come on, I'm supposed to go out with Vinny tonight. What you get us down here for?
What's going on, Angie? You gonna finally have a wedding or what?
No, me and Paul. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're wearing that ring. I mean, come on.
Yeah, and why do you look
Spill
so
it.
happy?
This isn't about
You got
Paul.
that glow on the face.
I know,
right?
I know.
I'm not glowing.
Well, all right. So what is it?
What's going on?
All right. But you gotta swear. I mean, this is like swearing on a stack of Bibles, swearing on like a zillion rosary beads.
I swear on my great grandmother. Okay.
We swear. What?
I'm seeing somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You two-timer?
Who are you seeing?
Oh,
Somebody from work.
that new job.
So that was like how you seeing somebody. That was cool with that. You seeing somebody when you two-timing? You playing the hoe, basically?
Right.
You two-timing? Go ahead.
Very fancy place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's he look like?
So
Who
wait
is
till
this
they drop.
guy?
Wait till she dropped the bomb.
It's a weird name.
Try
Flipper.
Flipper. Flipper. What the name is Flipper?
I know. I told you it's a weird name. Don't laugh.
And what is he, like blonde, blue-eyed surfer type?
Hey, dude.
Right? What is that?
He's black.
Oh my God!
Sucked all the life out the
What's
sucked
the
all
matter?
the life out the
Face?
conversation.
Black guy?
Smoke.
Yeah.
If your father ever found out, I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna.
No, of course not.
No.
Of course not.
No, not from us, you
But I'm just saying,
That's for sure.
keep it quiet. I mean, look at Gina.
Gina
Stop the
who?
cow.
Brought that guy into the neighborhood, that black guy. Look what they did to him.
All right, you can stop it. So you see the response of both of them.
Right.
You seen what Spike Lee was talking to Wesley Snipes, and he's like, "I thought you were gonna drop a bomb on me." He said, "She's white." Oh, damn, she's white. You got a white girl?
A mega.
Oh
Right.
my God!
So when this movie come out, y'all? When
Back in like the 80s.
Like
the
late
80s, late
early
80s.
90s.
What did it say?
They say like 1991.
Yeah,
91?
Oh, there you go.
Okay, 91. Really? It came out 91. I was a kid.
Late 80s. I've never seen it.
You never
Yeah,
seen it?
that's
Come
right.
on,
That's
Austin.
about right. That's
Up
about
your
right.
alley, bro.
Late 80s, early 90s.
All right, but it was a good movie. So you seen the response of both. She's like, "What you mean? A black guy? Jaws dropped."
Right.
And then she said, "You remember what happened to Gloria? She was dating a black guy. She brought him in the neighborhood. See what they did to him. Meaning like, hey, they'll beat him up. You know, they ain't supposed to, our race don't play that. You know, they'll get beat up. We don't do that. So
This is bad.
Jungle Fever. Now go to the last minute of the video. This one of my highlight lines of the video. Pull that video clip back up and then go to like the last minute.
I mean, hey. I mean, that doesn't mean to say that because a brother is with a white girl that he's less down. I mean, less progressive. I mean, I'm still very pro-black.
You're black, all right.
Yes, well, my
Stop the cow.
Stop.
Stop the cow.
I just like
Stop
that part
the
right
cow.
there. I'm still very pro-black. I'm still down. I got the bunny. I got Snow Bunny. I know you're balling over the officer kids. I know you're balling. I'm very pro-black still.
No sir.
Play on, bro. My bad. I like that part. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm still very pro-black.
Black, all right.
Yes, well, my correct. Very correct.
You got a big problem. You and her. The both of you's got the fever.
The what?
The fever. The both of you's got jungle fever. Both of you.
That's it. That's my favorite line right there. Hold on, let me act it out. He said, both of you got a big problem. You got the fever. You got the jungle fever. I just like that part. Anyway, Deuteronomy 7 verse 3. What is the jungle fever? If you want to dive into the name of the title, I mean, that's heavy too. Jungle fever. Why gotta be jungle fever? What, black man come out the jungle or something and she got the white girl got the fever for the jungle fever?
You don't find that suspicious?
Only thing I can think of is you got the Tarzan movie.
The Tarzan movie?
You know what I'm saying?
So who come out the jungle? The jungle fever. Anyway, let's not get deep on it. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. I ain't finna get Negro deep on you.
Right.
Anyway, what you gonna say, Alfred?
No, the thing is, okay, of course, they say we African. That's what they would say back in the day.
Right.
Before we knew we was African, right? Well, look, white woman got to be sick to go sleep with the nigga out the jungle. So she got jungle fever.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it. Thank you. You put that in good words.
Yeah.
Broke it down for me. You got the jungle fever.
Got the jungle fever.
Both of you. You got the fever.
Yeah.
Go to Deuteronomy 7:3. This is the jungle fever. The Lord say don't do something.
Right.
We always want to do what the Lord say don't do. And we get curious about it. What's that picture y'all finna pull up? I want to see that. Go ahead, let's see what the Lord... What does the law say about interracial relationships, marriages, messing around? Jungle fever. Y'all was finna pull up some pictures. I want to see the pictures y'all was going to pull up. Yeah. Go ahead and pull that up right now on the screen. So, as you reading this, officer... Yeah, go ahead and read the Bible.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3.
Come on.
Neither shall thou make marriages with them.
Whoa. With who? Read it again from the top. Read verse, what I want. 2, 1?
1.
Read verse 1.
Verse 1. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land, whither thou goest to possess it, and have cast out many nations before thee.
Other nations, talking to the children of Israel. When he cast out the other nations, what did he say?
The Hittites, and the Girgashites,
African nations,
and the Amorites, and the Canaanites.
Amorites, the children of Ammon. That's your Japanese. Go ahead. Canaanites, another African nation. Go ahead.
And the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. 7 nations greater and mightier than thou.
Go ahead.
And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them.
So the Lord is saying, don't make any covenant with them. Now, we're not saying go out and destroy nobody. We know we're not doing that. But the law is don't make any covenant or relationships with them. Read on.
That's right. Verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Hold up. What? Wait a minute.
What?
Did God say do what? Read it again.
Verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
God say don't do that. I know it's hard. And you love your Snow Bunny Becky. You love the sister girl, soul sister, love her white hunk. Her Brad Pitt. She's like old Brad Pitt stinking hairy behind. He's so cute. That's what you say. God say don't do that.
Right.
Read.
That's right. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
And don't give your daughter, so you have children. Don't allow it for your children to have interracial relations. Right. I mean, it may be hard to hear for the Christian ears. I know it's hard to hear. What? God made everybody. God so loved the world. He made everybody. We're supposed to have miscegenation, have a coalition, have all one and all.
Coalition.
Yeah, I said coalition. I'm thinking about that movie Judas and the Black Messiah. He said a rainbow coalition. Y'all seen the movie. But anyway, yeah, but the Christian mind thinks that. The Christian mind perceives that, hey, no. Because my daddy said that one time. He was like, son, you shouldn't see race. God made us all. He said, I wouldn't mind having me a biracial baby. Because that's how it's supposed to be. I say, I'm saying, okay, No, you can't go against your daddy when you're a kid. You just got to roll with what he's okay.
Roll with the punch.
Roll with the punch. So, but that's the mindset of the Christian mind. Right? Keep going.
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son, for they will turn away thy son from following me.
They gonna do what? What's the ultimate result of interracial marriages? Miscegenation.
For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods.
You gonna no longer serve me, the God of Israel. The Israelites would no longer serve the God of this Bible. That's the weight of breaking that commandment. We will go against our own God. So that causes us to go into idolatry, which open up the door for every other sin based off one interracial relationship. Go ahead.
So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly.
God will be angry and mad at us. How mad? Very mad. Y'all want to see something? Let's go into it. Genesis 6.
Bring it out.
How mad would the Lord be at us for interracial relationships? Genesis chapter 6 and verse 2. Start at 1 and we're going to read the 3.
The book of Genesis chapter 6 verse 1.
Come on.
And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth.
Because jungle fever, believe it or not, was going on before Moses. Jungle fever, we finna read about it. And how angry God was at us for doing it. Go ahead.
And daughters were born unto them.
Go ahead. So the son of men had daughters. The sons of God saw the daughters of men I'm jumping ahead. Go ahead and read where you at.
Verse 2. That the sons of God saw the daughters of men.
So the sons of God is one category of men on the earth, right? The righteous line. Go ahead. The sons of God. Read.
Saw that they were fair.
Saw the sons of God, saw the daughters of men. Another category of men on earth. And I say men, I mean different races on earth. Saw the daughters of men that they were fair, meaning pretty.
Right.
Read.
And they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for he also is flesh.
Why would God say that? If everything was all good right there in Genesis 6:2, why would God say, my spirit not going to strive with man? Because the sons of God, verse 2, read it again.
Verse 2, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men.
Two different categories of people, two different races of people right here. They wasn't called black, white, Chinese, Japanese. Those names wasn't there. Right. It wasn't called Israelite right here because the children of Israel, the name haven't came yet. This is Genesis chapter 6. We were known as the sons of God.
Right.
Saw the daughters of men, a different race, different line from the sons of God. God didn't want us mixing with them. Keep reading.
That they were fair, and it took them wives of all which they chose.
Interracial marriage occurred. Read.
And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man.
If it was okay, God wouldn't have said that. God would have said, okay, they're doing well. My spirit is striving with man. Right. Now he said, my spirit will not strive with man because something just took place that was not supposed to take place. Read.
For that also he is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years.
Read.
Verse 4, there were giants in the earth in those days.
The giants were in the offshoot, an effect of the sons of God, the spiritual power of men, the sons of God, the righteous line, mingling with the daughters of men, created giants in those days. Right. That's where you get your Greek mythology from today. Read.
And also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men,
they were sleeping with them. Interracial marriage right here. How angry was God at us for that? Read.
And they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown.
Let's jump to the book of 2 Peter. Really fast. I know we got it going on. 2 Peter chapter 2 and 4. So we seen what happened in Genesis. 2 Peter 2 and 4. Really quick. We're going to move on.
The book of 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 4.
Bring it out.
For if God spared not the angels.
We just read about the angels, talking about Genesis 6 and 1. Go ahead.
That sin, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness.
The effect of the sons of God dealing with the daughters of men was we went into Egypt and were developed there as a nation under who? The Egyptians. But the effect of the sons of God having interracial relationships had us become a nation in slavery. Right. That is how angry God was at us. Right. That is how angry God was at us for dealing with other races. God didn't like that. Read it again. I ain't getting no bomb or nothing. I guess the brothers already knew that. Read that.
Verse 4. For God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell.
Meaning captivity. Captivity, slavery. Read.
And delivered them into chains of darkness, to be reserved unto judgment.
That is what caused us to be developed as a nation in Egypt. Right. What the sons of God did. And what was the sin? Jungle fever. Interracial relationships. All right, y'all, let's go back. Anybody got anything on it?
Well, all praise to the Most High. See, one thing about it is the devil, or the so-called white man, he always uses this against us because he already know that it's sin that keeps us in slavery. Right. Right. So, hey, I put a clip up in the thing about Lovely versus Virginia. I just want to do a little history lesson real quick.
Yeah, come on with it.
I just want to show y'all something real quick because this is the crafty counsel of the so-called white man, right? So we've been getting killed for decades for sleeping with white women, for being in interracial marriage.
From the beginning of time.
Right. Pull it up. Read the little part in there.
Loving versus Virginia court case.
Read that.
Loving versus Virginia, 388 U.S. 1 was a landmark civil rights decision of the U.S. Supreme Court, which ruled that laws banning interracial marriage violate the
I forgot.
Click the arrow thing. Oh, that's
you just did a screenshot?
Yep, I did.
Okay, you should have hit the
whole thing. But basically what it did, they created a law that banned interracial marriage in 1967, right? So the whole time we've been getting killed for this thing, Esau like, we don't want y'all around our women.
Right.
So they said, well, if we do go ahead and make this legalized, this can keep them in sin. We can keep them in sin by keeping them, by making this illegal.
Allowing it to be.
Go to Psalm 64.
Right.
I want to show y'all something. Because Esau understands what makes us stay in captivity. He said, as long as we can keep them in sin, we can always keep them in captivity. And one of the biggest things that he always used against us was they women.
Right.
It always was.
I got a clip after this going to be perfect. Go ahead and set it up.
Read that. Psalm 64.
You said one thing they use is they women.
Yep.
All praises.
Started to. Why not?
The book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 2.
Read it out.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity,
Read.
who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words,
Read.
that they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
So that's what they do. They shoot secret at the perfect by creating laws that they know that gonna keep us in sin. You know what I'm saying? This one of them, one of many laws that keep us in the sin or whatnot. Keep going.
Suddenly do they shoot at him, and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
See that? They encourage themselves in an evil matter. As long as we can make these things lawful now, they'll stay in sin. They'll keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them?
So they say, who can see us? So as long as we make these things legal, we can keep on doing. I'm going to give y'all another example. Go to Judges.
Hey, you know what's crazy? When you look at the screenshot that you posted, it's almost social engineering because that was the first cause of the first interracial marriage.
Right.
Let's go and wing this in so now we can create a overload to where now it's more comfortable and we're more desensitized to this topic.
Right.
So
get that real quick. You're right. Go to Judges 3, start at 4.
The book of Judges, chapter 3, verse 4.
Bring it out.
And they were to prove Israel by them, to know whether they would hearken unto the commandments of the Lord, which he commanded their fathers by the hand of Moses. And the children of Israel dwelt among the Canaanites, Hittites, and Amorites, and Perizzites, and Hivites, and Jebusites.
So we were among the other nations at this particular time, right? Let's see what Israel did.
And they took their daughters to be their wives.
So why did all of a sudden, now they know that we don't supposed to be around them like that. So you already know in order for them to see, okay, how can we defeat them? Let's put our daughters out there.
I'll pray. I was just thinking about that. Read that thing again.
Verse 6. And they took their daughters to be their wives, and gave their daughters to their sons, and served their gods.
That's it. Now I'm just saying that's on point. That's a great scripture.
All praise.
Keep it going.
Now let's go to the result. Go to keep reading. Why not?
Verse 7. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord.
They did what?
Evil in the sight of the Lord.
See, that's an evil thing for us to be in interracial marriages. Most High never allowed that from Deuteronomy 7. Well, all of a sudden,
That's right.
Read.
And forgot the Lord their God.
They forgot it. Read.
And served Baal, Baal-im, and the grove.
You see what happened when we started dating interracial marriage and we forgot God's laws and we started mingling in their doctrines. Read.
Therefore, the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel.
He was hot. That's a Negro word. We always use that when we mad at somebody. I'm hot at you, bro.
Fish grease.
Right.
38 hot.
So you already know.
In the summertime.
Hey, the most high black man. Read.
And he sold them into the hand of Cushan Raish Athaim, king of Mesopotamia.
So every time that we ever went into some type of interracial marriage, the Most High, he made him very hot with us. You know what I'm saying? So what he did, he sent us into slavery. Every time we went into interracial marriage, he always did this. So I'll pray to the Most High. I just wanted to put that out there.
They had your article up. I don't know if you want to go into it or not.
Well, no.
Go ahead and pull that video clip up. And they know that, officer, like you were saying. When I say they, meaning the other nations, they know this.
Right.
And they make movies about it. I got one movie in particular I like to watch. I've seen before called Undercover Brother.
Oh, my.
Maybe y'all seen it. Maybe y'all seen it. Maybe y'all seen it, maybe not. So this scene right here called Black Man's Kryptonite.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is this? Play that thing.
Mr. Elias, there's been a breach.
That afro, I'd recognize it anywhere. The Brotherhood is making their move, just as I expected. It's time to release our secret weapon.
So in the movie, hold on. In the movie, you got the Brotherhood. You know, the Brotherhood. Right. They in the movie, it's an actual movie comedy. Mm-hmm. They fighting against the man.
Right.
And they got the Brotherhood got they guys doing things, and then the man got they guys doing things. They fight. It's a good movie, but if you look at it spiritually, it's real. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying, they're making a move against us. I know what we can do. Send in the black weapon. Man, the secret weapon. The secret and then he finna go back like 10 seconds and play it. Go back like 10 seconds, yep. And play it from there.
It's time to release our secret weapon. I call it Black Man's Kryptonite.
I wanna be. Hey!
Wow! Take it down. No, I will play. I want to play. I'm going to have to play you back down. What the hell? Got him. He's stuck. He's done. He done forgot the mission. All right, stop. Yeah. Black Man's Kryptonite. So he undercover with his suit on in corporate America doing his thing, and then they got those eyes on him.
Right.
So he sent in the secret weapon. Black Man's Kryptonite. And you just so happen to bump into Becky. Right. Just by coincidence, huh? No, they sent it at your home, boy. Right. They sent it to you. They know what your kryptonite. They know what the kryptonite is.
They know.
Send in another nation. Mm-hmm. Send in the white she-devil.
Right.
There's her name in the movie. I ain't making. That's her name in the movie. I ain't making it up. White she-devil. So in the scene, basically, he start dating her, and then he just give into it, and she become his kryptonite. She started taking him out to eat. She got him eating mayonnaise and everything else. Got him wearing Dockers and drinking all. Man. Yeah, he just started totally changing.
Mm-hmm. Boy, ain't no way.
He started becoming a white boy, eating mayonnaise and stuff. He had one watch on.
Hey, did it pour hot sauce on?
He had a button to where he said, "Look, try to get you to eat the mayonnaise. Shoot this hot sauce on it." So you can still be undercover. You gotta shoot some hot sauce on the sandwich.
That mayo,
that bland ass food.
Smart brother say to give you a liberal dash of hot sauce.
Liberal dash of hot sauce. If you ain't seen the movie, who seen the movie?
I seen it.
You ain't seen the movie?
Back in the day.
You seen the movie? You seen it? All crazy. Anyway, if you ain't seen the movie, watch the movie. It's a funny movie.
Hey, but also we be thinking that thing it just also happened. I met this sister.
Yeah,
it gotta be it ain't a coincidence that all these celebrities is dating Edomites for some reason.
That's part of the plan.
I'm glad you said it. We're going to segue right into it. I'm glad you got set up purpose for it. It ain't no coincidence they send the white woman at you. One of them rappers said, who said that thing? Cat Williams said it. Cat Williams said, he was going viral when he was doing his interviews and stuff. He's like, everybody's wife look the same. They get you a standard package of a wife. She going to come with, that light skin, that blonde hair, the white skin. She going to come a certain way. It's a standard in Hollywood. When you make it, they finna send you your wife, white she-devil.
Yeah.
And you done. You in there. That's it. What you finna say?
No, he say the shade.
Right. Yeah, Club Shay interview.
Yeah, and that's what he said. He said all their wives look alike, and they never do no interviews.
Right.
Never. No. You don't never see them in interviews.
That when the black celebrities get famous, all their wives look alike.
Yeah. Right. And they never do interviews.
Michael Jordan, he divorced his wife and got with it.
Yeah.
Damn. So did. So a lot. Yeah. Now we knowing, okay, I know this. Well, it always happened. The black man lead a black woman for the white woman. And we can go into it. We saying it's a sin and we shouldn't do it. Jungle fever is real. Don't get bit by the jungle fever. Stay with your own. I like that's a good picture. Pull that picture up. Stay with your own, God is saying. It's hatred when you don't marry within your own race. That's called hatred.
Right.
Now, who is this? I go pull it back up. I seen Eddie Murphy and what's her name? I think Chloe Murphy. I'm not sure. I remember her though. I remember just that story of Eddie Murphy and his wife. I had a crush on her when I was in high school.
Nicole
Murphy.
Nicole Murphy.
Yeah, she is black. I'm saying I had a crush on her when I was in junior high or something like that. That's how I remember the story. Yeah, I'll praise to the Most High. Pull it back up, man. Yeah, man, it was bad, bro. It was bad, bro.
I was down like, who was Nicole Murphy?
Yeah. Nicole Murphy.
You're gonna be
Pull it back up. You got Mike Epps with his wife. You had Steve with his wife. All with black women. They all left their women, black women, for a white woman.
Right.
They all left their black women for a white woman. All right, so, yeah, y'all can drop it. Let's go ahead and go into, y'all got something else? Matter of fact, hang on. Let's go ahead and go to Numbers 25 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
And then I want to go into, Numbers 25 and verse 6. This was something we didn't play with as a nation. God say don't do this. Number 25 and verse 6. Let's look at a historical account of what happened when the brother just gave into his lust and wanted to go be with another nation. Read that thing.
The book of Numbers, chapter 25, verse 6.
Come on.
And behold, one of the children of Israel came and bought unto his brother a Midianitish woman in the sight of Moses.
Another race of women. So let's see what happened. Read.
And in the sight of all the congregation of the children of Israel.
He did this in front of everybody. Now go to verse 1.
Verse 1. And Israel abode in Shittim. And the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab.
What God called that?
Whoredom with the daughters of Moab.
These Japanese. Go ahead. I mean, Chinese folks. Moab is of China. Go ahead. Play that soundbite again.
Ping, 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 ping.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. And they called the people unto the sacrifice of their gods. And the people did eat and bowed down to their gods.
Had us go into idolatry.
Right.
Read.
And Israel joined himself unto Baal Peor. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel.
Go ahead now, jump down to verse 6.
Verse 6.
No, hold on. Just read verse 4.
Verse 4. And the Lord said unto Moses, take all the heads of the people and hang them up before the Lord against the sun.
Dang, God said this to Moses? Take their heads and do this? This is Old Testament Moses. Right. Moses was a meek brother, right? Moses had to, get gangster with him. Go ahead.
That the fierce anger of the Lord may be turned away from Israel.
Because if they didn't do that, Moses didn't do that, the anger of the Lord would not be turned away from us. He was trying to appease the Lord's anger. Right. And following what he said do. Take their heads and hang them up so they can see as an example, don't do this. Read.
Verse 5. And Moses said unto the judges of Israel, slay ye every one his men that were joined unto Baal Peor.
Everyone that was joined to that idol had to die.
Verse 6. And behold, one of the children of Israel came and bought unto his brethren.
Go ahead.
A Midianitish woman.
So in the midst of all that, this Negro decided he still want to bring a Midianitish woman. Right. Read.
In the sight of Moses.
And do it in the sight of Moses anyway. Read.
And in the sight of all the congregation of the children of Israel.
He didn't give a damn. Jump down to verse. Well, keep reading. Read fast.
Who were weeping before the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And when Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, saw it, he rose up from among the congregation and took a javelin in his hand.
He was so mad. Read.
And took a javelin in his hand and he went after the man of Israel into the tent and thrust both of them through.
This dude went in the tent where the man and woman was with another nation. Right. They in the tent getting busy. He thrust them through.
Slamming hands.
They end up getting it in. Go ahead.
The man of Israel and the woman through her belly. So the plague was stayed from the children of Israel.
So he killed them both in the middle of the act.
So the stroke caught him mid-stroke.
Yeah, that's another way to put it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Hey.
Another way to put it. Yeah, another way to put it.
Stroke called it mid-stroke.
Now, God saying in today's time, don't do that. Separate from them. God says in today's time, don't interracial marriage. Don't do that. That was God saying. Right. You think we lying? We can show you in the New Testament, John 14:15.
Bring it out.
The book of John, chapter 14, verse 15.
Bring it out.
If ye love me, keep my commandments.
2 Corinthians 6 and 14. 2 Corinthians 6 and 14.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 6, verse 14.
That ain't in the New Testament. That ain't in the New Testament. God love everybody. Read that thing.
Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
The other nations are unbelievers. They don't believe Christ is a black man. They
Right.
don't
That's
believe we
right.
are the Israelites. We got to keep the commandments. They don't believe that. Read.
For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness?
We the righteous. The other nations the unrighteous. Read.
And what communion have light with darkness?
Read.
And what concord have Christ with Belial?
We can't interracial marriage. It won't work. They will turn us against our God. They will turn us against our God. They the white she-devil, the black man's kryptonite. These other nations know that. Pull up Nino Brown with Kim Kardashian crazy ass. That witch right there, y'all excuse me.
They whole family of witches.
Right.
Their whole family.
Pull up Nino Brown. I want the first clip. I want the first minute. I give you the timestamp. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Now, I ain't saying these brothers righteous, but he on point with what they saying. So we can't be unequally yoked with unbelievers. They know, just like I say, the black man's kryptonite.
Right.
They send in, like Cat Williams said, everybody got the same, wife looking alike. They don't do no interviews. Play that thing.
Kim Kardashian being passed around like a collection plate at the goddamn Potter house. You ever been swallowed? Swallowed. Yes! Wow! Swallowed, man. Let me tell you something. Kim Kardashian been married 3 times and divorced 3 times. I think Odell Beckham never been married. But this young 31-year-old Negro about to find out how to go from the pros to working at Costco, making with them goddamn Kardashian hoes, man. Let me tell you something, man. These goddamn hoes alone, man. I was the first black man in history to warn y'all about them Kardashian, man. But can you blame these Kardashians if the men in the industry keep running to them? They keep going to y'all see how they keep losing, nigga, going to another nigga doing all that. It's public info, but you still want to pass around. Oh, I warned y'all about them Kardashians. Then the movie Get Out came out. Then Kanye lost his goddamn mind. And Kim took the kids and the house and $250,000 a month out his bank account. I can't understand how these rappers, ball players, and goddamn movie stars be seeing these Kardashians be passed around like a goddamn donation plate. And they only date, marry, and have kids from black men. Now let's go through a quick timeline of them Kardashian dating.
Well, that's it. Y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. Hey, he do crazy. We talking crazy, but he be going in like, you know, I guess having black news going on just through his comic way of doing it. But he telling you, hey, Kim Kardashian, them some witches. Right. Gonna take you down through that. What you finna pull out? Somebody finna say something?
He said that they only have children by what? By black men. Right. And what you brought out earlier, where it said the daughters of men had children by the sons of God.
Right.
And what were they children? Men of renown. They was mighty men.
Mm-hmm.
They know what they doing.
Right.
They know that seed that come up out of us is strong and it's powerful than this other Most High God.
Now, on the clip, he was saying how they do have Kim Kardashian being married to some white guy, some white dude, for like 72 days. He's like, they ain't even lying.
She
had to go back to black, he said.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
They was only married like 3 days.
Yep. Yeah, it wasn't even. Yeah, it
72
wasn't even
hours. Yeah, that's crazy.
You got Club Shay Shay? Go ahead and play that thing.
Are you related to Luda?
No, so there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person, they said, was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Cat Williams. Now, one person ended up with a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife that's never done it. Remember I told you that if I say that, it applied to 7 people? Yes. It's part of what they give you.
Right.
Okay? I didn't get it. I'm not mad about it.
How much money they give? 200?
Sir. Fast and Furious is on what number right
10.
now?
10. Right. Skip to the part where he said, I think
200 million. I might be getting me one of more women. Look
say it again.
Look the same.
That's what they all end up saying at the end of the day. Kevin told you he wasn't going to wear no dress until they offered him the dress, and then he put it on. And what did he say after he wore it? I made my own decision. Duh. But you didn't make it before they brought it up, did you? It's okay. It's all right.
He said it. He said it. They get you that pale-faced, light-skinned woman, talking about a white woman, Edomite, and then they don't do no interviews. It comes standard starter package for the black man. That's what you gonna get.
Rich black man starter kit.
That's it. A white woman, and you done. You done, and it's over with. Go to Jamie Foxx. Pull up Jamie Foxx. I like that one. Pull up Jamie Foxx, then we're gonna go into Monroe.
Oh, praise.
Pull up Jamie Foxx. Now we see what the Lord said don't do that at. Why he getting that? Why he's getting that? Give me that in Ezra. First Ezra's 8 and no, matter of fact, Nehemiah 13 and let's go with 23. Nehemiah 13, 23. Let's go with that one first. Y'all cue that up. Nehemiah 13 verse 23. Go ahead, officer.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verse 23.
Bring it out.
In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, and of Moab, and their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language, but according to the language of each people. And I contended with them, and cursed them, and smote certain of them.
He wasn't playing. Nehemiah said, hey, he was cursing them out, beating them up. Y'all can't be doing this. This interracial marriage, he wasn't playing behind that thing. Go ahead.
And plucked off their hair, and made them swear by God, saying, ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves.
That's it. He said, don't do that. That's a great sin. Read on.
Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things?
That's a sin King Solomon even partook in. He said, don't do that. Read.
Yet among many nations was there no king like him.
All right, that's it. That's it. Play that thing right there. Play that movie clip. I like Ali. Y'all might have seen the movie Ali. And you know Jamie Foxx is a good actor. Lord, will he repent? Play that thing. Now this is the best one I could find. Now Jamie Foxx is the corner man, like the motivational speaker for Ali in the movie. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And there's one particular clip where Jamie Foxx says something that was very profound. Right. Go ahead.
Accepts me. I'm Jewish, but yet he's Muslim, and we still get along.
So stop. Obviously, we know who the real Jews are and all this. But in the movie, he said he accepts me. I'm Jewish. Ali's Muslim. He accepts me. Right. Go ahead.
He accepts me. You understand? And he still allows me to hang with him. He knows that I like pork and white women, but he still allows me to be here with him. Now I can give up pork, but them white women, goddamn it! Wow! How you deal with it, boy?
Come on now, dog.
Hey man. Hey. He said I give up pork, but goddamn the white women. How you deal with it, boy?
That's that
bro.
Kryptonite. It's a hell of a drug. Like you said, it's a hell of a drug.
Man's kryptonite. Them, I'm telling you, it always been a thing. Pull a thumbnail back up, bro. Pull a thumbnail back up. It put it in movies. They put it out there in front of us. Jamie Foxx, when he said that line, I think every black man laughed at that. I think we all laughed at that. Yeah. Jungle, pull it back up. Jungle fever. Listen, we got to understand that it's against God. You can drop it. I'll pray to the Most High. All right, play it again. I want to hear it one more time. And I want to get, while you're getting that, get first Esdras. You got something, officer?
No, I'm going to say, and see, that's the thing. The title is perfect. Jungle Fever. Because really, like what happened with King Solomon? And the whole thing was don't fool with them because they're going to pull you away from God, from our God. And you got to be sick in your damn mind.
Right.
To turn away from our God, the Most High God. Right. You got to be sick and confused and damn delusional on a level that's I can't even comprehend to turn away from the Most High God. That's why jungle fever is the perfect name for it. Right. Because you got to be sick. Right. Something is wrong with you. This is a sick Negro. Yes, exactly. That's all I got. I had to get that out of there.
You know how you say sign, right? It says it in the scripture about a sign. These signs that we're seeing is your warning, right?
Right.
Go to Deuteronomy 28 and read 46.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So you see these certain examples that we're pulling. This is letting you know, stay away from them.
Right.
Don't touch them. They are abomination. They give you fleas.
Right.
Fleas.
Right.
Oh my
Hey,
God!
play that. 1 Kings 11:1. 1 Kings 11:1.
Bring it out.
I did say Ezra, but drop the Ezra and go to 1 Kings 11:1.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 11, verse 1.
Come on.
But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites.
King Solomon liked the Moabites. He liked the Chinese women, the flatbacks, ching ching chow chow, the stir fried rice and the sweet and sour.
Kung Pao chicken.
Right, the wonton.
Right.
Hey, that wonton, you ate that wonton?
Hey, orange chicken.
That's orange dog, bro.
Right,
orange
dog. Orange rat.
My God.
Hey, man, read on.
Hey, Ammonites.
Hey, the wonton's pretty good, though. You asked for the wonton?
Yeah.
They got the cream. They got the cream. Stay away from the wonton. Stay away from the wonton. Read that thing.
Edomites.
The Edomites, that's, the mayonnaise. They put the mayonnaise on your sandwich, too much of the bland food. So King Solomon loved many strange women together of the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, the Ammonites, the Edomites. That's the white women, the so-called. They're not so-called. They are Edomites.
Right.
The red devil, the she devil. Read.
Zidonians and Hittites.
African women as well.
Of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you.
Read.
For surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clave unto these in love.
Not love like the love of the Bible. Love like Jamie Foxx. Play that thing.
Right.
He clave unto them like this right here. Play that clip again.
He's a spiritual person, and he accepts me. I'm Jewish, but yet he's Muslim, and we still get along. He understands me. He understands me, and he still allows me to hang with him. He knows that I like pork and white women, but he still allows me to be here with him. Now, I can give up pork, but them white women, goddamn it. How you deal with it, boy?
He paused and everything.
I love him, man. I love him, man.
Right. Good sound bite. Y'all on cue down there. All praises. You got something? Y'all finna say something? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You got something. Bring it out. Hit that thing and I'm finna go to Monroe on them.
Before you go, let me do something right quick.
Go ahead.
Let's go. I want to go back to Genesis for a minute because I think about it a lot because our people are hearing this today, and like you said earlier, there's a lot of them out there who are already into those relationships, and and they starting to hear this truth, and they're kind of worried about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, the bottom line is we're going to have to come back to God's commandments to get the kingdom.
Right.
We can't do our own thing. Because some people might say, well, why can't I have a person of my choice? So what I want to do is go back to, I want to run back to Genesis right quick.
Go on with it.
Officer Lavey was.
Bring it out.
For a second. I want to get a key word out of here. Read verse 2 again. I want to get this key word out. Because this is what our people are doing. And this is what they did back then. Watch that. Read that.
Verse 2. Genesis chapter 6, verse 2.
Bring it out.
That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose.
Which what?
And they took them wives of all which they chose.
They chose. Which they chose. So that shows you right there. We don't have a choice when it comes to that.
Right.
If we following the laws of God, we don't have a choice when it comes to that. And there is a reason for that. And I want to pull that up, get that point out, just to go here. I want to go to Tobit right quick. Let's run and get one more. Get Tobit 4 and 12.
Bring it out.
All praise.
That's it.
Tobit 4 and 12. Because it's a reason for that. God is not just I'm going to since they like it so much, I'm going to take it from them. No, he's not doing that. Right. There's a purpose for this. Right. God knows all. He knows all. So let's follow God. Read that.
The book of Tobit, chapter 4, verse 12.
Bring it out.
Beware of all whoredom, my son.
Now hold up. Now, first of all, he calls it whoredom. Now, we read that earlier in another script, right? Mm-hmm. So it's whoredom. God judges whoremongers and adulterers.
Right.
All right, read.
And chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers, and take not a strange woman to wife.
Don't take a woman of another nation. There's a purpose for that. God promised Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, he promised them something. He made a covenant with them in the beginning. There's something down the line coming for the Israelites if they endure to the end. So there's a purpose that he wants you to stay with your own people. Read.
And take not a strange woman to wife, which is not of thy father's tribe.
Read.
For we are the children of the prophets. Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Watch this.
Remember, my son.
Well, it says remember. This is what you got to remember right here. Read.
That our fathers, from the beginning, even that they all made wives of their own kindred, and were blessed in their children, and their seed shall inherit the land.
Their seed shall inherit the land. So we're going to inherit the land if we endure to the end. We're going to, and God is not going to give the land to the other nations. You either want to stay with your people and keep the commandments and inherit the land, or you're going to run with the other nation and you're going to lose everything and burn with the other nations.
Right.
Go ahead.
Now on that, when you think about it, you really go to Sirach 26 and verse 20. Sirach 26 and 20. 19. When you don't take a wife of your own nation or a husband of your own nation, you hate your people.
Right.
You hate your own race. Like, damn, what? How can I hate my own? Yeah. If you are of your particular nation, you don't take a wife or a husband of that nation to produce more of your nation, you look at the other nation as superior, as above you. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what the psychology behind it. Read Sirach chapter 26 and verse, start at 19.
Sirach chapter 26 verse 19.
Come on.
My son, keep the flower of thine age sound, and give not thy strength to strangers.
Your wife, my son, keep the flower, your wife, of thine age sound, meaning y'all get married at a young age and y'all become age together. Read, and give not thy strength unto strangers. Your strength unto strangers, your seed, your lineage unto strangers. You dealing with strange women. You giving yourself unto that instead of your own race. Read.
When thou hast gotten a fruitful possession through all the field.
It's making an analogy. When you got a fruitful possession, a woman through all the field, throughout all the land, all the earth. It's an analogy, right? Read.
Sow it with thine own seed.
Sow it with your own race, your own nation, your own seed. Read.
Trusting in the goodness of thy stock.
Right. Why? Read.
So thy race.
So race is in the Bible.
Right.
God, the word race is in the Bible. Race is like, race. Like we're running a race. Somebody got to win. Race is in the Bible. Every race or nation wants to be on top. Believe it or not, that's the way the world is. And God put us on the bottom for disobeying him, for not taking his word, for not being cured with his word. Read.
So thy race, which thou leavest, shall be magnified, having the confidence of their good deceit.
That's what God said. That's what God said. Deuteronomy 32 verse 8. Deuteronomy 32 and verse 8.
Can I say something before you get there?
Of course. Go ahead.
Hey, look, when he said thy strength, I wanted to break it down. Your superior genetics.
Right.
That's why you hear about when we disappear mysteriously, they want our body parts.
Right.
That's when he say don't give your strength, because you got to remember we are the sons of God.
That's right.
They want that superior bloodline. They want the superior genetics that's within us. Why you always say? What they say about little mixed babies, as they call them. Them is some of the most beautifulest children. Because why? Those superior genetics.
But you got to remember, Job had 10 daughters. That was the most beautiful in all the land. So they try to get some of our beauty. I get what you're saying. They try to get some of our beauty. But I just wanted to put that out there. The most beautiful is the purebred Israelites.
Yeah, of course.
I know what you're saying.
Right.
Go ahead.
Also on that strength thing too, man. I mean, just take it back to Jacob and Esau. Remember when they were born? Right. He said one shall be stronger than the other.
Exactly.
So you don't want to give him your strength. Right. That's where he's going.
That was on a movie clip as well. That movie, what's that movie? You know it. It's American Refuge, American Refugee. When they was with Derek Luke, and they was like, the Civil War was breaking out, and then the black woman was end up going by that white man house. Or that white man ended up having some food. He had like a bunker underground. And then his wife got sick and she couldn't breastfeed or something, the baby. So he wanted to get the black woman to come and breastfeed. In the movie, if you've seen it, in the movie, he started to make a pass at her. Because he seen that she was a stronger woman. And that intrigued him. That turned him on. Like, hey, this black woman is stronger. She's stronger than my wife. My wife is weak. She can't even breastfeed, nurse my son, nurse my baby.
Right.
So that's how it be. Like, they want to get us for our, like you say, our superior genetics. Hence, Get Out. Like I seen Get Out recently. Again, Get Out. They wanted to take the white brain and put it in the black body.
Exactly.
Because they was dying off, so they
Exactly. Yeah. Better think about it. Start keeping these commandments. And the commandment is be with your own race. Get married. You want to be pro-black? Marry a black. If you're a man, marry a black woman. If you're a woman, marry a black man and have black babies. Have Israelite babies. I'm saying black.
That's
You know what I'm saying. Have Israelite babies. Produce your race to be prosperous. That's how we be pro our race. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Deuteronomy 32 verse 8.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
The Most High did what?
Divided to the nations their inheritance.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. When the white man say, I don't want you marry my daughter now.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Don't marry my daughter.
Right.
You can't come around here. Ain't nothing wrong with it. He want his race to be magnified. That's biblical.
Right.
That's biblical. But I know the Christian thought, well, God loved everybody. He made everybody. God did. We ain't finna go into all that right now. John 3:16, we done broke it down plenty of times. God made a race. Thank you. God made all races, but he chose a certain race as his chosen. That's it. You better be glad your daddy black. You better be glad you got that Negro nappy house. You better be glad you got that dark skin.
That's right.
We was at camp the other day and bringing out color scriptures. And then a young girl who was dark skinned, once she realized Christ was black, she started crying. And Officer Baruch was teaching. I was like, why are you crying? I stepped in and said, why are you crying? You used to get picked on by being dark skinned? And she was like, yeah.
Damn.
So it's like that, be proud of your dark skin. Be proud you got a Negro daddy. And if you are mixed, so you got Isaiah 13:21. If you are mixed and your daddy is an Israelite, I'm saying mixed. I want people who say, well, I'm biracial. Can I get the kingdom of heaven? If your dad is an Israelite, you're an Israelite. Meaning, if your dad is black, your mama white, you're an Israelite. Your daddy Hispanic, your mama white, or whatever. Whatever your father is, that's what you are.
All praise
but
you get that sense.
Why I'm saying that, Numbers 1:18. Numbers 1:18, we got to get it. Why I'm saying that. Before we wrap it up, we got a few more minutes still. Numbers 1:18. Yeah, go ahead and read that thing.
The book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees.
Their lineage. So everybody got together on the first of the month. They declare their pedigrees, pedigrees, family history, who your father is. Read.
After their families, by the house of their fathers.
By who?
The house of their fathers.
By the house of their fathers. Right. Meaning you are what your father is.
That's right.
That's what it is. Why the woman takes on the last name of who? The man. Right. That's what God says. Nowadays, the woman want to keep her last name.
Hyphenated.
Wicked as hell. Wicked as hell. 2 Ezra 2:59. Now, if you can't show your father, if you don't know who your father is, well, I don't know my dad. I don't know if he's black or white. I don't know. I know y'all talk about this Israelite stuff, but I don't know where I come from. I never knew my daddy. My daddy could be black or white. I don't know. Let's see what the Bible says about that. Read 2 Ezra chapter 2. Ezra. 2 Ezra 2:59. So you got Ezra and Ezris. Ezra and Ezra the same person. Right. But Ezra, as we know, is in the Old Testament. Ezris is in the Apocrypha. Read that.
The book of Ezra, chapter 2, verse 59. And these were they which went up from Tel Milah, Tel Harsah, Cherub, Dan, and Immer.
Right.
But they could not show their father's house.
They could not what?
Show their father's house.
So it was a situation biblically to where certain individuals couldn't show their father's house. Certain Israelites didn't know who their fathers was. after going through certain captivities, after being, stripped from our land, our records been destroyed, we couldn't show our father's house. And especially of the tribe of Levi, you had to be a Levi. Your father had to come from Levi for you to be in certain offices. Right? So read that part again.
But they could not show their father's house.
Read.
And their seed, whether they were of Israel.
Uh-huh.
The children of Gedaliah, the children of Tobiah, the children of...
So he's going to go through the names. So we're not going to get that. So if you can't... they couldn't show whether they was of the house of Israel. Now go to Romans 8:16. So if you got that situation, what do? This is what you do. If you identify with the slave trade, meaning you hear the Bible, you recognize that we are the Israelites, you believe Christ is black, you believe we got to keep the commandments, then you just got to go with that. And let your faith be based on that we are the Israelites. Your spirit bearing witness with the Bible. Read that.
The book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 16.
Read it out.
The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
That's how it works. Our spirit bear witness with the Bible, with the commandments, the word, that we are the children of God. And real quick, give me endless genealogies in Timothy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Because we might got a situation, somebody out there watching and listening, and they say, well, I don't know who my daddy is. What should I do? Keep the commandments.
That's it.
That's it. Keep the Sabbath, keep the commandments. You believe, keep the commandments. All right? Read that.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 1, verse 4.
Read it out.
Neither give heed to fables and endless genealogies, which minister questions, rather than godly edifying, which is in the faith.
So don't take, go ahead. So don't take heed to endless genealogies of my father's great-great-granddaddy might have been an Edomite. If you don't know, you don't know. If you bear witness with this Bible, keep the commandments. The Lord don't make no mistakes. You ain't finna be in this truth, this gospel, putting in work, keeping the commandments, doing good works, having fruits of the Spirit. You ain't finna be in here doing all that if you of another nation.
Right.
It just don't work like that. If you of another nation, something gonna happen to where you gonna fizzle out, or you gonna be bucking up against something. Right.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all got something?
So I wanted to touch on that article about Monroe.
Right.
Now let me say, money, the lust for money, a covetous spirit will cause you to catch jungle fever.
Right, it's a good one.
And jungle fever can be fatal, and we're going to show you this. Pull that article up. Yeah, that right there.
All right. Didn't deserve to go like that. Another black girl was dismembered after meeting with a romantic interest, leaving family devastated.
Now, see, that's how they try to fool you, talking about a romantic interest.
Like it was some real love.
Yeah, hell no. Read that, watch this.
Hell no.
Months after Louisiana authorities found the body of a missing black teen dismembered in a river, the man accused of killing her was taken into custody. When the suspect, 29-year-old Anthony Pierce Howland, was arrested on Tuesday, April 23rd. He allegedly confessed to the homicide of 19-year-old Cheryl Turner of New Albany, a local newspaper reported. Turner was last seen on a New Year's Eve, and authorities say when she left her home abruptly, she told her family she will reach out to them at a later time.
Now, hold on. Now, it says she left her house abruptly after meeting somebody she met online. Come on, man. That ain't no love.
Right.
No. That ain't no romantic interest.
No, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Now, watch this. Read. Keep read on.
She sent messages to her sister stating that she had met someone in the Ouachita Parish area and was going to move up there for a while.
So now, why do you just up and move with somebody that you met online? Because he done told you he going to take care of you.
Right.
And nowadays, you see it all over the internet, what women saying, pay my bills, take care of me. And this young sister fell for it. Now, keep scrolling on down, scroll on down. Look, now, wait a minute. Now, how the hell you fall in love with something look like that?
Right.
Look at that.
Come on now, dog.
And that's a pretty young sister.
That's
a pretty young
man.
sister. But, man, come on, man.
Right.
Ain't no way she saw him, Mr. Magoo, pale face, and fell in love. Come on, man. That brother, that dude told her, you know what? Come here. I'll take care of you. He probably sent her some money. What is it? Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, whatever. And she said, you know what? I got to go to this money. But little did she know that money caused jungle fever, and that jungle fever was fatal.
He had to send her another image as well.
Catfish.
That's his mugshot. Wow, that's his mugshot right there. Yeah, so no, he ain't sent her that.
Hey, but
he ain't got that one yet.
Right. But no. Whatever he sent her probably wasn't him. Yeah. Couldn't have been.
He got on the suicide vest and everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But one thing about out there in New Iberia, that's out there in the lower part of Louisiana. That's down there by Morgan City, Homer, Thibodaux, and all those areas. That intermarital type deal is real strong down that way. You know what I'm saying?
What you call them towns, the
one stoplight town, sundown town.
Sundown town.
Yeah. They all through there.
And so that's the thing. That's why you got to be careful, because remember, they want that genetic material. They want to sell you in. Young Israelite women are sold for a premium on the sex slave trade. You read these articles and they catch these people and they say that's why they roam through the black neighborhoods. That's why so many of us have gone missing. That's why when Donald Trump did that stuff down on the border, that's why all those children came up missing.
Hey, speaking of that,
those children are our beauty goes for a prime in the sex trade.
When they finding some of them kids in New York, some of them kids on the border, they
yes. Yeah.
It's an evil world we live in.
Jungle fever, man, and that jungle fever cost this sister her life.
Right.
You know.
Damn.
Yeah, I just put a picture up, the last picture up on the chat. We're gonna get ready to wrap it up shortly after this. Of course, if y'all got something, I want y'all to go ahead and pull it. We got a few minutes.
I got one more.
Okay. You gonna go ahead and get it now?
No, go ahead. I'm gonna show you. Cause let me go ahead.
Yeah,
Cause see, jungle fever ain't always the look like what the basketball players get. You know, jungle fever ain't always look like what the Kardashians look like. You know, to a lot of people, they say, oh, them sisters nice looking. Them women, they nice looking. Well, I'm going to show, hey, I put a movie clip up on there. Hey, now, pause it for a second. Now, you see the brother walking. That's Ken Norton Jr. His son ended up playing for the Cowboys. So the brother's physically fit. You know what I'm saying? The sister's like that. So watch this. Read on. Let it play.
Mandingo! Pure bred Mandingo!
I want to see. This is what I was looking for, yeah. Oh!
Tell you, playful as a kitten, strong as a bull elephant.
Strong as a bull elephant.
Now hold up, stop it. You see what she did? What she said when she came up, she said, oh, this is what I was looking for. You see what she do? Start feeling on him, and the first thing she did was go down in that man's pants.
This is sick.
Because why? Jungle fever. Like, you got to see, now this is slavery time. So guess what they was doing over when they was bringing us up out of Africa? Jungle fever. They were jungle fever. This been called that a long time. They say, oh, Becky, you must be sick to want to lay down with him. But then you see why. God built us well. Is all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. So that and then many times you see in the lynchings. What is one of the primary things that they do to
cut off your
castrate, and then they tar and feather.
Why?
Because what they doing with it?
Because they know. They used to hear Becky getting her back blown out. I'm sorry, my
God!
But watch this. Let it play. Watch what the men say. Let it play.
Good Lord, man!
I don't buy the pig in the poke.
Carry on like a man.
If she buys him, he gonna find out tonight she ain't no man.
You mean that white lady pleasure with that nigga?
That's a German widow, and German ladies can never pleasure enough.
How much?
3,500.
I
give you 3,000.
I'll pay the price you're asking.
You're no gentleman trying to take the nigger from the poor widow woman.
The use you crave to make of him, ma'am, I ain't letting you get him.
4,000.
I'll pay more, 500 more.
Schweinhund!
Done. You got a good boy. Trust me.
So see, they already knew what she wanted him for. And so that goes, like say, jungle fever. And that money get you brothers caught up. And you see it, and you see how she looked. She wasn't nothing attractive. Big, portly. No. And guess what? Now, you go down into the hood, what you see Ray Ray and Pookie with.
Right. Built badly.
Right. Come on now, dog.
The big backs.
The wide backs.
The linebackers.
Yeah, exactly. So my point is this. Like I say, jungle fever don't always, when you sick, you sick. Because if you want to lay up with that thing that look like a raw chicken thigh.
Right. Damn.
He said a raw chicken thigh. Bruh.
Something wrong with you.
Right.
Something wrong with you. You pictured it in your mind now, ain't you?
Hey, he ready to walk out. He like, I ain't never eat chicken again.
Hey, but yeah, if you want to roll up or something like that, man, look at that.
Oh my God!
I know. I'm just saying they put it up there,
Yeah,
but it's brothers that for that money, they gladly catch that jungle fever.
Yep,
it's sad. And then some of them do it with the phones. But that's all I got, man. That's all I got. I'm sorry.
What you got? Pull up that. So we seen you read the article about the girl in Monroe. Yeah, we just did that. Yeah. She ended up liking the Edomite, and she got killed behind it. There's been plenty of stories to where these so-called, the white boys, which are called Edom in the Bible,
The devil!
they are dating black women, and the black women thinking, "Oh, I done upgraded. I done got me a man who finally understands me. He's gentle. He's the all-around man.
Stupid!
He's the all-around man." And they end up killing your ass, chopping you up in a little bit of pieces,
and put you in the freezer.
And put you in the freezer. They calling you his little nigga bitch.
Yep.
That's what they call you, his little nigga B.
Right.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. A lot of stories out there like that.
Right.
And it's so sad. And somebody might say, well, a black girl may say, if she's listening, an Israelite girl who's dark skinned may say, well, I've tried to date black men. I was too dark for them.
Right.
Well, sis, you gotta be patient. Get you a nice, come in the truth. Get your spirit right. Get you a brother. And that's a godly man who like dark skinned women.
Right.
It ain't about light skin versus dark skin. That's why I wanted to touch on that picture again with the celebrities. They all had light skinned women, and it goes into that thing called colorism. They pit the light skin against the dark skin, things like that. So the dark skinned girl got a problem with being dark skinned, and they say, well, don't no black man want me because I'm too dark. And the brother's mindset is jacked up too. Don't get me wrong. His brother's mindset who only like light skinned girls, but that brother's messed up. But it ain't all brothers like that. Right. Like some brothers like dark skinned women. It don't matter. Like dark, it don't matter. Some brothers don't care if you light skinned or dark skinned. I remember in high school, one light skinned dude named JT. Lord will he repent. Me and him we ended up working at the same place at Pizza Hut. Anyway, let me not reminisce too much. He only liked dark-skinned girls. Like, he was a light-skinned dude, but he only liked dark-skinned. And it was a thing like, damn, if you didn't know light-skinned girl, they quit talking to him because he turned them down.
Right.
JT was cool dude at school. And it was like, nah, that was his thing. He did not like light-skinned girls. Fast forward, I seen a brother some years later. He got a white girl with kids. I say, bro, what happened?
Come on now, dog.
I say, bro, what happened?
What?
Anyway, crazy world we live in. But sis, if you dark skinned, do not get discouraged at that. And most sisters end up like this. Most sisters end up like this.
I know I'm not cotton, but will you pick me for prom?
That is a destroyer.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. My people are stupid as hell.
That's a pretty young sister. I don't know, what do, she couldn't get a brother? And this what some folks don't like. Right. They don't like this type of conversation. Right. Well, why she got to be with a black man? Why she can't be with a white man? Love is love. No, it ain't. That's a damn sin.
Right. She didn't think that all the way through right there.
She didn't think that all the way through. Pull it back up. She thinks the white man is more superior. So she feels better as a woman being with a superior race.
Right.
That's what the psychology behind that is. Those are psychology. Now, like I say, it don't matter. Like some folks, it don't matter. I like dark-skinned sisters. It don't matter. As long as you a black woman Israelite, it don't matter. Light-skinned, dark-skinned. Because some women will use that excuse. Well, I don't know black men want me.
Right.
Yeah, it's some black men out there who want you, sis, no matter how dark you are.
Right.
Somebody lies. Who wants you? So you got that low. We got low self-esteem.
Right.
Go ahead.
My question is, what are parents saying?
I bet you they agree with it.
Because now the thing is, if
pull
look,
the
man,
picture back up.
Did she hold a sign up?
The psychology goes on so many different
Yeah,
levels.
because I'm like, okay, it say I know I'm not cotton.
That sound like him talking, though.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
She trying to appease to his racial side.
No, he the one.
He the one gave her the sign.
Yeah,
Right.
he the one.
I'm thinking that's his comment.
He the one gave her the
Oh,
sign.
That's his comment.
I know I'm not. Oh, dang, I didn't catch that.
Yeah. So now, where his mind at?
Right.
So all he see a nigga.
Right.
Right. Dang, I didn't catch that at first.
I was about to say that. I was about to bring that out.
Yeah, he won't. Damn, that's deep. So she holding the sign that he wrote. Black folks pick cotton.
He asking her out to prom.
Right, but he did it in a way to show that I'm appealing to this racial side.
Yeah. Deep down, when I get you back, I'ma use my bed winch.
That's what I'm getting back to.
Yeah.
He looking at her as my little nigga bed winch. I'm not cotton.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know our people put you through slavery. I'm not cotton. I didn't do this to you. Will
But
pick
will you
me?
pick me? That's an insult.
That's an
Will you
insult.
pick me for prom?
Them shots.
That's all though.
She better not pick his ass. She didn't pick.
She didn't pick him. She done got whored out there.
Man, look, they was at the house. You think she really gonna go for this? Oh, she's not gonna go for this. Why? She's gonna go for it. We're gonna get her. I bet you $100 she's gonna go for it. I'm
Give me that in Isaiah about the prepare slaughter for the iniquities of your fathers. Because I want to put a picture back up. He's saying, I didn't put you through this. You know, my forefathers did this. Because a lot of Edomites say, well, no, it wasn't us today that did this to you. I like black people. I'm not racist. But yet they still benefit off of their their white race, their fathers, their old money, as we say.
Very old money.
Yeah, they're very old money. So let's see what that mindset is. Even though, I didn't put you through this. Pull the picture up, man. I know I'm not cotton. That was the white boy, Edomite saying. I'm not cotton. But when you pick me for prom. He ain't cotton, but his forefathers own the plantation.
Yeah. Right.
Pick me for prom.
They probably standing on it.
Bruh. The psychology behind it is all jacked.
Yeah, right. He telling her to pick cotton.
Pick me.
Pick me.
They go back to that movie. They go back to that movie. What's that movie? I think it may be Mandingo. If you seen Mandingo in the scene, it was one of them Edomites who was trying to be nice to the black women. Yeah. He was like, "Why are you treating her like this? Stop treating her like this." And he was trying to.
That bought it. That bought Mandingo.
That was the one that bought the man, and
that was he bought me. That was the master's son.
Pull that back up. We got a minute. Pull that back up. I want y'all to understand what we're talking about.
That was the plantation.
Pull Mandingo back up,
son.
Because I ain't seen Mandingo in a while.
Oh man, it's good. You need to watch it.
I seen it, but I ain't seen it in a minute. So the psychology behind it is that some Edomite men will want to call themselves being nice to black women. They still, the plantation owner, they still treat the black woman as subpar, a bed wench. Play the video, I'm going to tell you when to stop. Skip to the end. I mean, like when they was doing the bidding, him right there.
Find out tonight, she ain't no man.
In this movie, go play, I want to stop on his face. Y'all stop when I say stop. Stop. Give me a clear picture of him. In this movie, he was being nice to one of the slave black women and telling his counterpart, meaning the other plantation owner, stop treating them bad, because one of them was beating on her, having sex with her, raping her, saying, stop, what you doing? And it was his first time about to sleep with a black woman. Well, in the scene, they were showing it as what?
I'm going to explain to you.
Go ahead.
Okay. That's the plantation owner's son. And the dude right behind him in the blue suit,
come on,
that's his homeboy. They in the room with two slaves, the one that he liked.
Can y'all find that clip? I'm going to find it. Go ahead, keep talking, officer.
And you probably talking about bedroom scene.
Right.
Well, the dude with the blue, he put his slave bed winch on across the bed and started whipping her with the belt. Started whipping her. Old boy in the red suit grabs, say, stop, don't do that. He say, no, they like it. They like that. And so her being a slave, he looked, and you can see she freezed up in pain. It's hurting her. But he, for whatever reason, he think that he liked that they like that. And now, but of course, his bed winch, the one in the red suit, his bed winch, the girl he not doing her like that. And he had never been with a white woman. Right. All his life, he had sex with slaves. Right. And so then, when there was a white woman introduced him, his dad said, you got to get married. Can't marry no nigga. You got to marry a white woman. He brought the white woman in to get married, and that's when all hell broke loose. Damn. That's when all hell broke loose because he couldn't let go of his bed winches. Right. Yeah, man. So, yeah, if you ain't never seen Mandingo, boy, you need to see it. Right. You need to see it.
We about to pull a clip up. I want to make sure it's clear. So y'all make sure y'all download it, and make sure it's clear. While we are getting that downloaded and going to pull that clip up, while we are doing that, I want to get the picture of the, I know I'm not cotton picture, and then let's go to Isaiah 14 and read that scripture.
Bring it out.
You know what I want, huh, officer?
Yes.
Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21.
Bring it out.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their father.
That's what the Bible say. Hold on, let me turn to it. The Bible say, Isaiah 14, where you at, verse 21. It says, prepare slaughter for their, read it again so I can catch it.
Yes. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Uh-huh.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
It's talking about the so-called white man, the Edomites, when you read it in context. When you read it in context, it's talking about Lucifer, which is a man. Right? Verse 12. Read verse 12.
Yes. Verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Not no Edomite, not no devil. This is the Edomite. Right. Not no devil like Satan with, the horns on his head. Not that. You think of Lucifer, you think that's, the devil. But Lucifer is a man, and it's going to describe what man it is. Read.
Son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the